Kind and eternal Lord, this morning we come before you with simple hearts, just as we are. Some woke up encouraged, others got out of bed already tired, with minds full of bills, decisions, and worries. But we all arrive here with one thing in common, the need to trust not in our own strength, not in what we see, but in your promises, which never fail, never expire, and never change with the mood of the day. Today we declare that we do not need to carry everything alone. There are people who wake up already exhausted because they went to sleep carrying the weight of tomorrow. But in this prayer, we place yesterday, today, and tomorrow into your hands. Yesterday with its mistakes and guilt, today with its battles, and tomorrow with everything we still do not know how to solve. Teach us to rest in faith, because faith is not closing our eyes to problems. It is opening our hearts to trust. We consecrate this day before you. Every step, every conversation, every decision. Let nothing be done in haste, impulse, or fear. How often fear speaks loudly early in the morning, saying it will not work, that there will not be enough, that things will fall apart. But today we choose to listen to your voice, which says that the righteous live by faith, and that those who trust will not be put to shame. Bless the one listening to this prayer, who already started the day feeling behind in life, behind on dreams, behind on achievements, behind compared to others. Let this person understand that time is not an enemy when faith is firm. You do not work in a hurry, but you work with perfection. What looks like delay is often care. Place financial concerns before you. There are people whose numbers do not add up, people who work hard and still feel like money slips through their fingers. Teach us to trust more than we try to control. Give wisdom to manage, patience to wait, and open doors where today there are only walls. May there never be a lack of food on the table or gratitude in the heart. Bless the homes as well. Homes that need peace early in the morning, even before the coffee, where silence is turned into distance and conversation is turned into conflict. Touch with your love where words can no longer reach. Let forgiveness arrive before pride. Let love speak louder than ego. A peaceful home is worth more than any success outside of it. We also consecrate our health. Bodies that ache, minds that are tired, hearts that feel too heavy. There are people who smile at everyone and cry alone. You know every pain that was never spoken and every fear that was hidden. Bring rest to the mind, strength to the body, and hope to the heart. Teach each person that asking for help is not weakness, it is wisdom. Lord, teach us to live one day at a time. Anxiety wants to solve everything now, but faith teaches us to trust step by step. Let today be lived fully. Let work be done with integrity, words spoken with care, and decisions made with prayer. Keep us from acting on impulse and from saying things we later wish we could take back. We also place before you the dreams that were stored away in the drawer of discouragement. Dreams that once burned in the heart, but now seem faded. Rekindle hope. Show us that it is still possible, even when everything says otherwise. You are an expert at bringing life when no one else sees a way out. Bless those who are starting something new, and those who need to start again. Restarting is not always a sign of failure. Often it is a sign of maturity. Give courage to take steps that require faith. Faith to leave comfortable places. Faith to say no when everyone says yes. Faith to remain when the desire is to give up. Today we choose to trust more and complain less. We know that complaining drains us and changes nothing, but faith strengthens and transforms. Let our eyes not be fixed only on difficulties, but attentive to the small signs of your care, the silent protection, the door that closed to protect us, the answer that came disguised as waiting. We consecrate our words today. Let our mouths not be sources of discouragement, but of encouragement. Wherever we go, may peace arrive with us. May we be an answer to someone's prayer without even realizing it. Sometimes a simple gesture carries great power when it is born from faith. Kind Lord, guard us from evil, haste, envy, and comparison. Each person has their own path, their own timing, and their own story. Teach us to walk with gratitude, without looking sideways and assuming others are are always doing better. You know exactly what each one of us can carry. We give you this day with the certainty that we do not need everything resolved in order to move forward. We only need to trust that you are working even when we do not see it, to trust that your promises remain firm even when our hearts waver, to trust that good will prevail. At the end of this day, may we look back and say, it was not easy, but I was sustained. Let faith not be just a beautiful word, but a daily practice, a constant choice to believe, even when logic says otherwise. Receive this simple prayer, offered with sincerity. May it reach homes, hearts, and minds. May every person who listened until now feel the peace that surpasses understanding and the hope that renews strength. And may this day be lived like this, with less weight on our shoulders and more trust in our hearts. Because in the end, we do not need everything under control. We only need faith in your promises. This prayer does not end here. It continues in the choices we make throughout the day, in our attitudes, in quiet trust. To pray is to align the heart before facing routine. It is to remember that we are not alone, even when the road feels long. And now I ask you, sincerely, what would change your day if you decided to trust more in God's promises from this moment on?